Hey Last of Us fans, so HBO really said you thought Kansas City was wild in Season 1 and dropped that Episode 2 of Season 2, Through the Valley, turned Jackson into a war zone. We're talking infected, bursting out of the ground like a horror movie, flamethrowers, bloaters, and straight up chaos. At the top of the episode, it felt like everything was chill. Jackson's doing its thing, everyone's kind of in their groove, people walking around, patrols running, kids probably learning guitar somewhere, total false sense of security. You know something's coming. And then we cut to Abby. She's out on her solo mission trying to find Joel, obviously. But what I loved is how she unknowingly wakes up the infected. Like she literally stumbles into a frozen pile of death and just cracks the ice. Boom. Horde's alive. It's such a cool twist. She wakes up the Horde and without knowing it, she basically sends it straight to Jackson. I don't remember the game doing it that clean. It felt more broken up in the video game, but this was tight. Just a great bit of cause and effect writing. And here's the kicker. That's what leads to Joel saving her. Like the whole chain of events that sets up the moment later is because of this wild, accidental course of events. She brings the Horde, gets overwhelmed, and then Joel, the very guy she's hunting, is the one who saves her. That's just chef's kiss writing. But back in Jackson, it goes full panic mode. The infected are charging in from the woods, people are screaming, trying to escape, and then boom, full-on outbreak. You've got clickers ripping through defenses, townspeople arming up, and everything's just on fire, literally and figuratively. And it's not just your basic runners. They brought the whole squad, clickers, infected, even the bloater. Which brings us to probably one of my favorite parts of the entire episode. Tommy versus the bloater. That was insane. He pulled out the flamethrower like he was in a video game and just lit that thing up. It was pure chaos. Fire everywhere, people trying to stay alive while this absolute unit is stomping through like a tank. It added such a cool layer of action and tension. That whole scene didn't need to be there to tell the story for this episode, but man, it made everything feel so much more real and dangerous. It also gave Tommy a big moment to shine. Like I talked about in my previous video, it was disappointing to not have Tommy be with Joel when they get ambushed by Abby's crew. But oh man, it makes up for it because Tommy is involved in such a cool story back at Jackson. But after the dust settles, Jackson's a mess. And what's so cool is the way this episode juggles the action and the consequences. They're not just fighting for survival. They're watching everything they built almost fall apart in a matter of minutes. Like, Jackson's destroyed, lots of people dead, and obviously Joel himself is dead at the end of all of that. And it all ties back into Abby's decision to want to go after Joel, because obviously by doing that she woke up the Horde attacked Jackson, and also obviously Abby was able to find Joel and was able to kill Joel as well. All in all, this was probably the best action sequence in the show since the Kansas City truck ambush. The pacing was tight, the action was brutal, and it all meant something. It wasn't just spectacle. It tied directly into the larger story. And this is something that was missing in the truck ambush in Kansas City back in Season 1. Like, it was a cool action sequence, fun, all of that good stuff, but it didn't really tie into the larger story in any significant way. But this one definitely did. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Did the whole frozen infected Horde thing catch you off guard? Was Tommy the MVP of this episode? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.